Once upon a time, there lived a young boy, Jack, who lived in a small town. Jack always wished to travel the world. He was very kind at heart. Over many years of hard work, he had managed to save 25 gold coins. And thus, one day, he gathered all his money in a small pouch and left to fulfill his wish. He walked for days till he came across an old house.
Who would build a house so deep into the forest? I am sure nobody lives here. I can rest here for tonight. Oh, this coffin looks new compared to this dusty house. It's so strange to find it here.
Jack sat near the door. He was so tired that he instantly fell asleep. In his sleep, he dreamt of a girl. She was wearing a white gown. She had long silky hair and beautiful black eyes. Jack instantly fell in love with her. But then he realized that something was wrong. She was crying. "Save me! Save me!" But before Jack could take her hand, he woke up.
Huh? What? What happened? Shh! What? Shh! There is nobody here to listen to us.
Oh, you were right. Let's quickly take out all his jewels.
Wait, what are you doing?
Who are you?
My name is Jack. Why are you opening this poor man's coffin? Poor man? He borrowed money from us and never gave it back. We are only here to take his jewels and get our money back. No. So, what if he is not alive anymore? It's wrong to break his coffin. Here, these 25 gold coins are all I have. Take it and leave. But don't break his coffin. Let him rest in peace.
This is too much.
He owes us much more than this. But all right, we will make do. We will not break his coffin. Goodbye, my friend.
Jack had no money left now, but he was not sad at all. He knew he did the right thing. He tried to go back to sleep and dream about the beautiful girl again. But the dream was gone, and so was the girl. As morning broke, Jack picked up his belongings and left the house. He walked for a long time, enjoying the fresh air. After a while, he saw something strange.
Where should I stand? This place is beautiful. I should come here often. Well, of course, till...
Hello? Are you lost?
It's not possible for me to be lost, because I am not going anywhere. I decided to travel this world and go wherever the wind takes me.
That's great. I am traveling the world too. Would you like to join me?
Like a traveling companion?
Oh, yes. Why not?
And thus began the journey of Jack and his traveling companion.
Wait, did you hear that?
I can see it too. It's an old woman. It seems she broke her ankle. She needs our help, Jack. Let's go and help her out. Jack, quick! Open my bag and take out the blue bottle.
I can't. It's locked. Huh?
I can walk. I can jump. My feet are better than before. Oh, you noble one, how can I repay you?
How about you give me that long, blunt stick?
This? Oh, sure. Take it. Thank you so much.
What do you need this stick for?
I love collecting things. Everything is useful.
Jack found his new companion very interesting. They both walked ahead and came across a hill.
I think we must climb this.
What? this? What's that?
Oh, looks like a bird's wings.
Birds don't leave their wings behind.
Maybe the bird knew I would need his wings for something.
Did you see that? They flew on their own. Your bag is magical.
Is it? I don't know. I never noticed. Let's go.
They both reached a small town. The traveling companion asked Jack to wait by the road while he found the best hotel for them to stay. As Jack waited quietly, he heard a loud and stern voice.
Move! The princess is coming!
What? No. Can this be?
What happened?
She is the girl I dreamt of back at the old house.
Jack narrated the entire dream to his new friend.
I see. You must go see the princess tomorrow.
And that's what Jack did. At the first ray of the morning sun, Jack went to the palace. It was a very dull-looking old palace. Jack wondered if anyone lived there at all. As he entered, there were no guards to stop him. He saw the king sitting sadly upon his throne. Jack bowed to the king.
Your Majesty, I have come here to ask for your...
I know. You must have come here to ask for my daughter's hand in marriage.
Yes, sir.
Wait here. My daughter must be coming.
Jack was confused, but he dared not question the king. He waited there patiently. Shortly enough, the princess arrived. She wore a black robe. Her eyes were dull, and her face was thinner than the previous night. But Jack did not care. He was hopelessly in love with her.
My princess, I am here to ask for your hand in marriage.
All right, but you have to pass a test first. Come with me. Jack happily followed the princess. He was already dreaming of a future with her. As he entered the balcony on the back of the palace, he saw a lake below.
What a beautiful lake!
I am glad you like it, for if you fail my test, you will be thrown in this lake, just like the ones before who came to marry me. Now, listen closely. You will be called to the palace every morning at 9 o'clock for 3 days. Each day, you will have to show exactly what I am thinking of. If you show me the wrong thing even once, you'll be thrown in this lake. And if you guess it correctly and show me what I am thinking of all the 3 times, then I shall marry you. Do you agree?
Oh,
You agreed? You are crazier than I am.
I didn't know what else to do. I love her. And if I don't marry her, then I might as well live in that lake with the crocodiles.
All right. Go to sleep now. I will think of something.
Jack's traveling companion was worried for him. As soon as Jack fell asleep, he took out a bow and the long stick out of his bag. He then put on the bird's wings and flew towards the palace. He wanted to find out the truth behind the mysterious palace and its princess. As he came closer to the princess's room, he hid behind a tower. He saw the princess come out of her room onto the balcony. To his surprise, she opened her black wings and flew away.
She is no ordinary princess. I have to follow her.
The companion took out his bow and the long stick. He aimed at the princess and shot the stick at her. As she turned, he hid behind a tree and peeped out. What he saw next shocked him. Her eyes were green.
Oh, she is under a spell.
The traveling companion kept following her. The princess flew down and went into a cave. She walked inside until she came to a big opening. There, on a throne, sat a big green monster. Master, a young boy named Jack wishes to marry me.
Another one? You don't have to worry. Take this. This is what he must show you.
Yes, Master. The next morning, when the clock struck 9, Jack came to the palace with a box in his hand. He stood before the princess. Show me, Jack. What am I thinking of?
My beautiful princess, you are thinking about this.
How can this be?
Because my love for you is pure.
Enough. Come back tomorrow. The princess was very confused. No one has ever been able to guess it right. But the princess didn't know that Jack's traveling companion had watched the monster give her the glove. That night she flew out again with the companion following her. She went to the cave and narrated the incident to the monster. He was equally shocked. But this can be a coincidence, he thought to himself. This time he gave her 3 marbles. The princess bowed down to her master and left. The next morning, once again, Jack guessed it right. The palace rejoiced. They thought Jack was a magician. That night, back at the hotel,
Tomorrow is the last day, my friend. What do you think she will be thinking of?
We will know that tomorrow.
that night, the companion knew he had to do something about the monster. When Jack fell asleep, he flew towards the cave. The princess was already there.
Impossible! How can he guess it right? All right, go back to your palace. 5 minutes before 9, my goblin will come to you with a box. Nobody will be able to guess what's in it. Go now. Go to the forest and look for a flower that has all the 7 colors of the rainbow. There is only one such flower in this whole world. Find it and give it to the princess tomorrow morning. Even if the boy guesses it right, he will never be able to show it to her.
Aren't you cute? Let's go.
Next morning, the princess was waiting for the goblin near her window. It was 5 minutes to 9, but the goblin never appeared. Where is the goblin? Princess, the king wants to see you now. It's 9 o'clock. Back in the hall, the entire kingdom gathered, waiting to see the miracle. The princess came out, but something was different about her. She looked distracted.
My love, for the last 2 days, you were not thinking of anything. You were merely doing what was asked of you. But today, you are thinking of something, and I know what that is. What is it? What is it? Your Majesty, your daughter is thinking of this missing goblin.
What? How did you...
What? No! This can't be! No! Get off! No!
Oh, Jack! You broke the spell!
Thank you, sir! I am a soldier of this palace! The evil monster was in love with the princess, but he could not have her. As I tried to save the princess, he cast a spell on us both! Only a man who passes his test could destroy him, and today you have freed us of his cruel magic.
Well, I didn't. My friend here did. Princess, meet my friend... Wait. I never asked you your name. You helped me over and over, and I don't even know your name. I feel so ashamed of myself. How can I be so selfish?
You are anything but selfish, Jack. I came back only because of you.
Came back? What do you mean?
Jack, you never asked me how I knew your name.
I forgot to ask you that too.
I know it because you said it out loud in my house while saving me from those thieves. You gave them all your money, Jack, your 25 gold coins, only so that I could rest in peace. You have a very big heart, my friend, and now my work here is done. You found your princess. It's time for me to go.
Jack was sad, but he knew he would never forget his dear friend. The kingdom rejoiced for their new prince. Jack and the princess lived happily ever after. The end.